Alrighty, what is up everybody and welcome to Crusader Kings 3. As always, I am Dor, and today we are starting off in the county of Ormond in the Kingdom of Ireland. Currently nobody holds the title of king, so that is currently our goal, to become King of Ireland and unify all of Ireland. Currently though, we're going to try and obtain all of the Duchy of Munster here. We can currently hold 4 titles, or 4 holdings, so we should be able to hold all this without an issue. We just need to get the gold and take over these 2 areas here. But first things first, we need to go ahead and get things set before we start rolling here. We are playing as Chieftain Dunchad, and I went ahead and changed the house name to Lecter. Our motto is cruelty is humanity itself. I cannot read today. But what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to try and make our dude a cannibal. We are going to go ahead and eat our way to becoming king. I don't know how the cannibalism works in this game, so I don't know if that's even going to be a thing we can actually do here. I'm going to go ahead and change this guy's hair as well. I'm going to make him bald. And then maybe something short and kind of menacing looking. Okay, well, I couldn't really decide on a facial hair thing, so I just made him clean shaven. He's bald and clean shaven. I couldn't really decide. But what we need to do is we need to go ahead and make some strong alliances here. So ideally, we will have maybe someone on this island with us. Where's this flag at? This flag is this guy? No. Is it? No, this guy's way over here in Italy. West Francia. No. We need to make alliances somewhere on England if we can. That might take me a minute here. Let me go ahead and... let me go ahead and do this again really quick. Let me just go ahead and scan through and see if I can get anybody here as an alliance. Potentially, because we have ourself we can marry. We can have 1 wife and 3 extra ones. So if we can get all 3 of them somewhere, or all 4 of them rather, here on the island, that'll be beneficial to us, because then we can have them help us take over this thing a little bit quicker and a little bit easier, because our manpower is really bad. We have 310, we have 300 points. We can go ahead and upgrade 1 or 2 light footmen to have as well, which only brings us up to about 500 troops. That's not really good early game, or it's kind of good early game, but it's not the greatest. So I'm going to go ahead and cut real quick and look for some alliances here. Maybe here as well. It's as far as I'm kind of willing to go. Or if I can get some of the top parts here as well, maybe. We'll see. Let me go ahead and look. With all of the proposals sent for marriages, we should have them all pop up once we unpause the game here. But we have 2 alliances on England, and we have 1 over here on West Francia, and we also have 1 over here on East Francia. The one over here on the east is only for the trait I'm kind of hoping I get, is the albino trait. It gives me a bonus in dread, which is good. Once we start getting vassals and stuff, they'll be less likely to rise up against us and stuff. So I'm kind of hoping I get that one. One of the traits from these guys here is the stupid or stupidity trait. That gives you a -2 on all stats. So I'm kind of hoping I don't get that. If we do get that, we're going to have to disinherit the kids that have that, or... yeah, I think disinheriting them is probably going to be the best bet until we get the ability to change our religion here to where killing our own people is not a criminal offense here. But let's go ahead and set our lifestyle trait here. We're going to go down the learning theologian trait. This gives us a bonus in piety, and we need piety to go ahead and change our religion. We also get a bonus. Do we already have it? We get a bonus in no, this one. We need the profit thing. It cuts the cost down to 50% of what it will cost us to redo our religion thing here, and we need this thing here to go ahead and make... Where is it? Ritual cannibalism. Where is it at? Right here. We need ritual cannibalism to go ahead and get this as a positive trait for our people, so that when we do manage to get that trait, I think we either get it from doing these a whole bunch or some other way. I'm honestly not sure, but hopefully it's through this. But with that one alone, we already need 2,500 points just to change it. But we're going to change these two as well. I think we're going to go with like armed pilgrimages, because that gives us a less cost to going to war with people. And we'll probably go with something else here. I don't think I'm going to change these too much. Like I said, I might go ahead and change this one to accepted, just so I can kill like my kids and my family members without being like criminal about it. But everything else, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it as it is, because it gets really, really expensive as we start doing this. It's already up to 3. I think it'll go up like to 4. I think we're going to go with... Is this the one that gives you bonuses? No. This one gives you bonuses for fighting in hills and stuff. So it's already up to 4 grand, so 50% off. It'll be 2 grand for us once we get the profit thingy. So that's something we'll have to worry about later. I don't think this guy's going to be able to do it. Hopefully he will be, because he's only 24. Yeah, that's going to be a push. Hopefully he doesn't die in battle. But that's something we're going to need to do. If we go down this one, it gives us a bonus in piety as well. It gives us a 1.0 boost. So now we're making 2.9 instead of the 2 point something we were making a second ago. So that's set. Let's go ahead and buy some men-at-arms. Go ahead and get 200 of these guys really quick. And we have 100 left over. We should be good. These guys take piety to keep going, or not piety, it takes prestige to keep running here because we're early game. What else do we need here? Before we unpause the game, we have everybody married off. We have our court physician. We don't have enough money to even buy one, so we're going to hold off on that for right now. Our council, everybody's kind of decent. This guy can get swapped, but we don't have anybody to replace them, and we don't have the money to hire people. This lady, yeah, she's fine too. Okay, so let's go ahead and unpause the game here. I'm going to kill it down to 3 speed just for a second here before we unpause completely. Ooh, you know what? These guys can get married off as well, and I totally spaced out on that. So we can go ahead and get even more potential allies here early game. Where's this guy at again? Way over there. Okay, that's not going to work. Let me really quickly here do this again. I totally spaced on it. This is going to take me like another 30 minutes just trying to figure out who's better placements. I don't think we have any good ones left. I think the rest of them are going to be down here, I believe, are going to be the guys I pick here. This guy is here, so we'll go with him for this dude. You are golden. We have 2 sisters, so this might open up better alliances because we didn't have any ladies to marry off a second ago. This guy has a county claim. Or he has a kingdom claim on Ireland itself. Where are you at? You are here with us. Ooh, I don't really want people allied on the same island as us. But we can marry her to him. That'll give us a big alliance because he's the biggest person on the island with us right now. So we'll make that a thing. And then we'll make her... We have anybody else on this island with us? We'll make her this guy's thing as well. So that way both of them are fighting for us under the same thing here. So that works out good for us. That can go away now. We can go ahead. That didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take. We'll go ahead and bump it up to 4. We can declare wars or we can go raiding. We'll hold off on that for a second. Go ahead and unpause and get all these alliances formed real quick. Cool. Our wife is the albino. Yep. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. This lady. We're missing one. And there we go. That's our last one. We currently have 6 alliances going, which is great for us early game. So if we look at our military strength, we have on our own, we have 375. And if we go ahead and declare war with somebody, we can call in 900 troops with that right there, or about 1,000, close to almost 1,000. And then another 700, 800 troops right here. So we have 1,800 plus our own. We have almost 2 grand. That's pretty decent. We just have to make sure we don't make this guy mad by attacking any of his buddies here. So let's go ahead and get this ball rolling here. Let's go ahead and try and take over Thomond and try and cover up our little duchy title here. So let's see. We need to get our banner moved over if we can. We can. Cool. Is it worth just waiting until our light footmen are up and running? I don't think it is. This guy has 314 troops, so we're coming in with an advantage number-wise. If we need to call in more troops, we can call in these guys. So let's go ahead and just do this. Let's go ahead and conquer the county. 314 troops to our 375. Let's go ahead and raise our troops. And we have 100 prestige to go ahead and call in our allies. So let's go ahead and do that. So we need to go here. We need to call in this guy. But we want to call in this guy first. Is he not on our thing? This guy. Call to war. It'll cost us 75 points. But it's not telling me how many troops he had. Did it tell me how many troops he had? I want to... How much will it cost to call this guy in? 150. We don't have 150. So we're going to have to settle for this guy regardless. He has 291. Okay. Let's go ahead and call you in. Anybody we get from this raid here, we're going to torture. So let's go ahead and get this guy. Excellent. Cool. Let's go ahead and move in. These guys still have not raised their army. And they just did. We have an advantage. Our guys coming in now should get here by the time we are halfway through and give us a little boost here in securing the victory. Good, good, good. Nothing can be done right now because we don't have a court physician. So let's go ahead and start sieging the place here. These guys are going to walk around and go to our capital and try and counter siege our stuff. But since we started on theirs before they started on ours, we should have the advantage and finish off our siege before they even get started on theirs, it looks like. Question of loyalty. My wife, Chiefess Judith, is with child and I should be overjoyed. However, she has been acting strange and I cannot shake the feeling that something is wrong. I have always worried that her insatiable appetite was a general one and not just for me. Could the child belong to someone else? We can look into it discreetly for 90% chance of finding out. Or she can tell me. Let's go ahead and do this. Because I feel like the game is kind of like not truthful when you ask them straight out most of the time. It seems that my fears have been unfounded. Despite every effort on the part of my spies, I have found no indication that Chiefess Judith has been unfaithful. Unfortunately, that she has found out about my suspicions and is very disappointed in me. Whoopsie. We don't have a kid yet, right? No. Okay, so she's pregnant. The albino one is pregnant. Good news. Hopefully the kid inherits that. Our war is done. Let's go ahead and enforce demands here. So now we have control over that county as well. Let's see. If we go to another war, is this guy currently at war with anybody? He is not. He has 390 troops. We have 467. We can go ahead and scoot our what's going on here? Go and scoot our banner over to here. That way we have a shorter distance to walk. This guy currently has 45 light footmen. So I'm going to go ahead and just let it run for a second. There's not much game sound in this game, is there? I think I muted music on here. But we're going to go ahead and let this run. Okay, we had a daughter. The daughter and heir currently because we don't have a son. We'll go ahead and name her after Judith? Or let's just go, we'll do that. I don't know what that word is because it has an umlaut, but we'll do that. Boom. Okay, so we currently have 124 dudes ready to go. 144, okay. So let's go ahead and try and conquer this place. He has 458, we have 775. Go and declare war. We're going to go for the county again. Vastly inferior to our troops. We don't have enough to call in an ally right now. So we'll go ahead and just do this. Raise our army. New heir. We have a son. Good, 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 good. We're going to go ahead and name him Hannibal. Hannibal. That's alright, right? I think that's right. If it's not right, we'll go ahead and name the next son the correct name. But we'll go ahead and do that. He'll be the first. So we have 673 raised up and ready to rock. Let's go ahead and just move them in. Our chances are even. Forest and taiga. Is this forest or taiga? No, it is wetlands. It tells me on the screen when I was looking at them. Okay. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and chance it. Hopefully we win this. Yeah, we're going to win this. We have the numbers. One of our alliances has ended already. 2 of our alliances have ended. 3 of them have it. Oh, that's not good. No, we had 6, right? We're down 1. Okay. So that's not terrible. We only lost 1. Somebody got killed, I think. So, not great, but we didn't lose more than 1, so that's good news for us. I'm gonna go ahead and just let this siege take place here. We're gonna win these guys again because the siege machines and stuff aren't up and running just yet. From all of my evenings watching stars, I've seen with my own eyes what I have only heard of before. The stars move at different speeds and reverse their course at different times, but seemingly in large groups depending on which celestial sphere they belong to. Indeed, with the right calculations, one could even predict their movement. My suffragan bishop does not approve. Of course, leave the skies be. The celestial realm is for the clergy to know. We could do find my own answers in the heavens, which gives us a insight of the heavens for 10 years, which is 1 stewardship, learning, and 0.2 prestige a month. Or we can just go ahead and leave him be, but we're cynical, so we'll gain 10 stress. We'll gain 250 piety, though. Ooh. Earthly focus is plus 5% piety. Ooh. I'm going to go ahead and just go with this one. It'll give us a bonus in both of those things that are kind of helpful to us right now. So we'll do that. And then we'll deal with the consequences if there is any. Let's go and unpause the game again. We can create the Duchy, but I think the Duchy's $100 or 100 gold. 125 gold or something like that. So that's not going to happen for a little bit. We have another son who has stuttering. I haven't seen that trait yet. I haven't seen a lot of the traits in this game. Okay. Let's go ahead and name him after her father. And we'll hopefully have this one as our main heir. And hopefully we die relatively youngish. I guess. Let's go ahead and enforce our demands here already. So we now have the Duchy of Munster. We just need to go ahead and create the title here. So let's see how much it is. 125, yeah. So we're not super close to creating that, but we can also just go ahead and start raiding places and generating some cash for ourselves here. So let's go ahead and look at our prison here. We only have one person in prison right now. Huh. Who are you? You're not really related to anybody in power. But we can go ahead and torture you. We spend 100 piety doing that, though. Oh, no. We can't really be wasting piety right now, because that's how we have to go. That's how we're able to wage wars. And it costs 50 per county, and we can't, I don't really want to be wasting it like that. So we'll just leave this person in prison for now. Let's see here. What happened to this lady? She's 18, but she looks like she's 70. What's wrong with her face? Leper. She's a leper. Okay, let me go ahead and, oh no. That's not good for... I don't know if that's going to spread to us. Is that going to spread to us? Fertility minus 95%. So she's basically just eating up a spot right now in our spouse list. That's not good. That's really not good. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. We have 3 out of 4. We can go ahead and capture this place as well. We're not allied with them. Oh, they are allied with them though. These guys aren't allied with anybody. We can go ahead and get that. Ooh, you know what? We might be able to get this one too. 421. It's a big chunk of land. How many thingies do I need to hold to create this title? 7. That's it? Oh, yeah, I guess it's not that big of an island. Okay, so let's see if we can move our rally point. That's as close as we can go. And we need at least 75 to call this guy back to war? Or 100 and... Oh, no. I don't want to go to his war. We can call him to... Or we can't even see how much it is to call him to war. Okay, never mind. So we're going to go ahead and go to war with this guy as well. What else can we do? Duchy, low control. Okay, that's not an issue for us right now. How much gold does this guy have? He has 13 gold there right now. This guy has 15 gold here. We're going to go ahead and just go to war with this guy again. Or go to war with this guy in general. Let's go ahead and go to county. 50 gold to go to war. 421 troops. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and raise our army. And go ahead and start moving on in. We should get there before they get anywhere near our capital. Let's go ahead and fight them out in the field. We might be able to capture their commander. I don't know if it's gonna be the king guy who owns this chunk of land or not, but if it is, we get the cheesy little bit of just instant capturing their point instead of having to do the raid, which will be beneficial. Yeah, you're injured. Let's see, we got a bonus of 17 points, or a war score of 17 points. Let's go ahead and move on into our sieging thingy here. Oh, we're gonna fight again. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And one of our dudes just died. What are you on right now? Brandmac. It's this guy, 9. Okay, so you can go here to that thing. This guy's got 20. Okay, he's in the right spots. Let's just go ahead and assign this person. It's not going to be great, but that's what we got right now. I don't want to be wasting gold on buying people into the court, or hiring people into the court, rather. That was kind of close. We came down to like 100 troops there at the end. That was risky. New culture head. I became the culture head. Cool. What are we working on right now? We are working on city planning. Let's not work on city planning and work on that instead, yeah? What is our fascination? Public works, okay. We're gonna work on the siege materials, or the siege machine things, so that we're able to take over these things a little bit quicker, hopefully. And we're going to war with this guy now. Why are you going to war with us, bud? That's annoying. You're not even anywhere near us. Huh. I don't think we can actually go there because we don't have boats. Can I go there? Set this guy as our champion. Can we actually go here? We can actually go there. Okay. Let me see where this guy is before we do anything. He's just chilling in his capital. He has 338 troops. I don't really want to do that. Let's go ahead and move our dudes back to our capital here, just so we don't get sieged and lose our war just because he captures our main character dude. And then we should be able to call somebody else to war here in a moment. So that'll be good for us. We need to go down this tree here so we can get the profit. And we might go ahead and just chill out here for a second and try and let our piety level up here so that we can go ahead and hopefully reach that thing here. We're at 85 gold, so we're close to being able to create the duchy. But let me go ahead and just sit here for a minute. We are far from home. I don't care for people in my kingdom. Or duchy thing right now. But we're going to go ahead and wait until hopefully this guy lands on our island and we can fight him and maybe get a white peace. That's kind of what I'm hoping for here. But worst case scenario, he never comes and he just sits here doing nothing. Well, he's arrived. So we're going to go ahead and march on back over there. Hopefully get to him before he's able to capture our city here. Or our county, rather. And hopefully win this. He has 400 troops. We have 800 troops. So we're coming in 2-1, I think, right? That's how it works. Hopefully we're able to secure this victory. They have a couple negatives against them right now because they had to come across the water. And they're dealing with attrition. And we managed to capture their king guy. Or their duchy holder dude. So that instantly wins us the war there, which is great for us. We didn't have to sail across the ocean to go fight them in their own lands. So that's great for us. Let's go ahead and set some counselors and stuff. We don't have anybody to take that seat right now. That's bad. We have 120 gold, so we can go ahead and do this now, right? Title can be created. 125. We need 5 gold. Okay, so that's not too terrible. Let's go ahead and unpause it. We'll wait a second here, and then we can go ahead and make that. Oh, you know what? We can just go raiding, right? This guy still have gold in his place? He does still have gold in his place. Is he currently at war with anybody before we go poking a bear? He's allied with this guy. And this guy's allied with this guy. Oof. That's not good. This guy got any gold? He's got gold. Is he allied with anybody? No. Sucks to be you, buddy. Let's go ahead and put our flag over here. Raise our raiders and go ahead and go grab some gold real quick. Ooh, why am I not raiding? Am I allied with this guy? I'm not allied with him. Why am I not raiding? Okay, weird. Whatever. We'll just go ahead and wait until we have 2 more gold. That's fine. Not a big deal. And now we can go ahead and create this. This gives us 300 prestige, which is great. And now we have a new rank of High Chieftain, which means now we should be able to start I believe offering vassalage, yes. Okay, so as long as they only hold a county, we can give them vassalage. This guy over here, since he has the same title as us, we can't. He won't accept. Unless he loses the title somehow, then we will be able to do it, but until then we can't. Counselor would be important right now. Dang. Kind of annoyed that guy died. Okay, so we have 116 piety. We can go to war with somebody else and take a duchy or a county, but we don't have anybody to manage that. Let me see, duchies, this thing and this thing. Okay. So if we take over this one, we can go ahead and get a vassal under our control and give him both of these lands. And then he can worry about creating the duchy himself. Or do we have 2 sons? We do have 2 sons. This one doesn't have any inheritable traits, and I need to go ahead and make them all married or betrothed to people, hopefully giving us better power allies here. Let me go ahead and mess with the marriages again. This is probably the longest, or maybe the most time-consuming part of the game. Trying to make sure you have the correct allies and stuff to try and benefit you as much as you can here. This guy we can go ahead and marry off, though, or betroth them to that, and that keeps this alliance going. Early game, it's good, but once I start rolling, I don't really want these guys as an ally if I can't vassalize them, because then they become an issue and they start messing with stuff I don't want them messing with. I'm 2, he's 1. For right now, we'll take this one, and then I'm going to go ahead and mess around with the rest of these guys. I just want to go ahead and keep somebody, I guess, here strong to help us out. So let me go ahead and figure out who these guys are going to marry. Okay, with the marriages settled again, or the betrothals, rather, let's go ahead and continue on here. So while we are waiting to go ahead and get the stuff, we can go to war with this guy and capture it. I just don't know if it's worth it right now. We currently have 4, so that'll give us 5. And then we might be able to take this guy, so that's 6. And then we have to wait for this guy's alliances to run out, because we can't really go to war with this guy. And he's allied with this guy, so once we go to war with this guy, it's just going to trigger this dude to come in. And I don't know if this guy can then summon this guy into war, because if he can, we're going to be really outnumbered really quickly, and hope that we can take those things over. So with this guy, we're just going to go ahead and go in. He has 635 troops. Do we just hold off for a moment and not go to war with anybody and just let our stuff kind of build up a little bit? We have 540 prestige. Ooh. Let's go ahead and buy... I don't know if we can afford that, to be honest. Let's do 1. Yeah, we'll have 2 left over until this 100 is filled up. Okay, so we'll have 300 footmen, light footmen coming in instead of the 2 we just had. We don't have anybody we can go in there. We don't have any gold to even buy anybody, so we're going to hold off on that. What we will do is we will waste 100 points. We will waste 100 points on torturing somebody. Let's go ahead and just do that. This dude loses 30 opinion of us. And he's this guy right here that we're going to end up going to war with eventually anyway, so I don't really care. Let's go ahead and torture her. We might learn something, we might not. These rats might seem shy, I say as I strap the bucket to Tout Flate's exposed chest. But once it gets warm in there, they will do anything to escape. Luckily for them, their teeth are very sharp. She pleads for mercy as I reach for the glowing coals. It's a scene out of a movie, and I don't remember which movie. Let's see. She gains recently tortured and 100% stress, or 100 stress, and a 5% chance that she gains the trait lunatic. Okay, so she gains a major health penalty. Okay. Let's see. Does she change any in the little image? No. Okay, far from home. Let's see what his stats are. He's good, not really good at intrigue. She's good at stewardship. The kids are both not good at anything because they're both kids. Okay. Let me look at my court. Is this guy good at anything? This guy's got 10 in counselorship, which is kind of what we need. But I don't know if I can actually put her on here, because sometimes it's picking and won't let you put ladies on the court. But we do have her, but she's also a family member. Let's go ahead and take these people in. And let's just see if we can actually get these people onto the court here. So let's go ahead and move him over. And can we put her on the court? We cannot. And I can't move her up to stewardship because it's not letting me put a woman as that. That's annoying. Okay, well, we'll leave stewardship empty right now. We can use some foreign affairs stuff just to keep our people around us kind of happy so we're not going to war with everybody all at once here. We need this lady out of here sooner, as soon as we can here as well. Let's go ahead and unpause it. We have too few champions. We don't have the gold to be buying people. Never a dull moment. While I have come to expect mischief from my son and heir Hannibal, his creativity keeps me on my toes. When it is not a prank, it is a brawl, a disgruntled tutor, or grazed knees from an adventure gone wrong. Never a dull moment. He gains Rowdy. Rowdy gives him combat and intrigue. Okay. Or martial and intrigue. I did pick a thing, right? And I didn't leave it on. Okay. I had purchased one. So I'm going to go ahead and just maybe end the episode here. Today's episode. Next episode, we're going to go ahead and go to war with this guy. Unless he allies up in between episodes. By next episode, we should have enough counties to warrant being able to make the kingdom title. I was kind of thinking that would take a lot longer. But it didn't. It's unfortunate. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and let it run maybe until 880, 9 years, just to go ahead and generate some stuff up here. If we end up going to war or something, I'll just go ahead and pause and we'll carry on next episode. But if we don't, then yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. But I'm going to go ahead and let it run a little bit, like I said, and just generate some money and some piety so we can actually do these things instead of just sitting here. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.